Hey, so I just want to do a quick video real quick. This is for my self-publishers, my writers, my artists that are trying to put together their book. Um, in regards to when you go to upload your book, like let's say you have all your documents done, all your writing done, all your things organized. So now you're getting ready to upload your manuscript to your selected book publishing website. For me, I use KDP, but like it will say here, Manuscript, you upload your paperback manuscript. Most of these websites recommend a formatted PDF. So where would you go to get a PDF? The website I use is called PDF Mergy. So the reason why I'm making this video is because PDF Mergy has certain ways that they go about things, right? But if you have all your Google documents ready and set to go, right? Nah, set this over, bro. Where's PDF? Right, if you have all your Google documents, or if you have all your writing in your Google Docs, then first off, what I would recommend is organizing it based on how you want the book to go. So like the last document I have here is my gap pages, but I have my last poem here. That's my second to last poem. Like this is the ending of my book, and I have it as the ending, the last documents on this section. The first document would be my title page. These are up here because I made some edits. So when you edit a document, this goes, the last edited document goes to the top, right? But how I will have it formatted is this will be the first document, and then my book flows from there, right? The reason why I say to have this already done, already organized in Google Docs based on what poem you want to go where, is because on PDF Mergy, when you go to merge your documents, the way you have it organized in Google Docs is how it's going to go onto the PDF Mergy, right? So boom, I scan all my things, boom, select, right? And if you didn't have your book already organized in Google Docs based on the beginning and the ending, you would just have to manually go one by one and edit it, move it around. Like, so if you make a mistake, you just easily just go edit it like that, bada bing, bada boom. You know, just move it out wherever you want to, you know what I'm saying? And organize it like that. But in order to save yourself time, I would recommend, like, you see how all of these are out of order, rather than that being the case, you know, one will be here, two will be there, three will be there, four will be there, you know, and or you know, you will have to manually do that if you didn't already have it organized in Google Docs. But when you merge it, it would just go, what you would do is select files from Google Drive, and you would just go to last opened by me, and that's where it shows from the beginning, right? That the title page will be my first one, and then to the ending of it, to the last documents that you edited or that you opened, right? And boom. So another thing to keep in mind is when you do merge your PDFs, right? So you would do that. You would merge your thing, select whatever, and then you just click on merge here. It's not showing up because I only have one document that I'm trying to use as an example, but we just get rid of that. But you just click merge here, and then it'll take a little minute, and it'll merge your PDF. So this is the merge. This is just an example that I made, just to show what I'm talking about. All right, so let me get this right. All right, so zoom out of that, right? So something to keep in mind with PDF Mergy, once you merge it, it'll come in as the PDF. You'll be all set to go, but you just want to double check it, right? Because what PDF Mergy likes to do sometimes is they like to add gap page, like just a random blank page, right? And I know this ain't one of my gap pages because usually my gap pages have the page numbers on them. I'm trying to find an example of that. But these are just random gap pages or random blank pages that they just add there. So you want to double check this because when you upload your manuscript, you don't want just a regular blank page being there, right? And messing up the flow, and you know it makes things out of place. So you want to just make sure, go one by one, double check your documents, make sure everything's flowing correctly. And if you see one of these gap pages, you know, just boom, delete it. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy, boom, delete it, right? And I'm using a Mac, so this is on preview. But that's just something you want to keep in mind with PDF Mergy. And then when you have your PDF all set, you just go here, upload paperback manuscript, launch cover creator, and then when you have your thing all set, like I said, I'm using KDP, but they offer this book preview thing. And I'm sure sites like Lulu and Ingram Sparks have this as well. But you want to make use of this, boom. So it'll show you exactly how your book will be formatted. Boom, I have my title page, my first page. That's my gap page, all rights reserved page. Boom, gap page, boom. And then you can just double check. Another This will be the triple check, right? But you want to make sure you go to PDF merging and you just see if they're adding those random blank pages there. You want to get rid of those and just make sure everything's flowing according to how you want it to flow. And then when you get to the preview on KDP, you just check it like that. And you should be all set. And what you would do is just approve and you'll be good to go, y'all. So that's just something to keep in mind with PDF merging and just the self-publishing process, right? And like I said, I used KDP. But yeah, just something to keep in mind.